Hi, I'm Nicholas Westemeyer. I'll be playing Jordan, and I'm an executive producer. I originally got involved with Reverie Lane when it was the play Reach. So a good friend of mine, Ryan Sprigg, the writer and screenwriter, sent me this play and said, "Hey man, I think you should check this out and give it a read. I think you might be right for one of the characters." And I was just coming out of grad school and I said, okay, great. I thought I'd read it over a couple of days, and I picked it up and I couldn't put it down. I read through it that night and I thought, this is amazing. This is such a beautiful story of these two amazing characters, and it just drew me into it, and I loved how it was about these two people who were fighting through the tragedy, both socially around them, what was going on, and also the tragedies in their own lives. And as the project moved forward and the play went up and we auditioned for it, I told Ryan, I'm like, hey man, I think this could make a really good film. Because I think so rarely do you find that beautiful blend of a great story and great characters. Usually you get one or you get the other, but so rarely do you get both. And also two characters who are so real. And he said that would be a cool idea. Yeah, let's talk about making a film. And so I talked to a couple friends of mine and some people I'd worked with before, and slowly this team started to come together, and this beautiful script arose and evolved. It actually grew and changed and became its own entity. And from there, we came up with a new title and new characters and new story arcs, but it still maintained that great essence of people coming together who are broken and finding a way to fix each other and survive in this world around them. And that's just a story that you don't see a lot, especially one with great characters and great dialogue like this story has. Jordan is a man on a mission. He's someone that has dealt with his own tragedy, and he's coming back to kind of reunite with a lost love, in a sense. And he's someone who's dealing with his own insecurities and his own troubles, and as he comes back in to check on this woman, for not only for himself but also for her family, he finds himself drawn back into the past, things he had let go, and he's a person who's searching for some kind of forgiveness and some kind of solace and some part of himself that he's missing. This project means a lot to me. I've been lucky enough that I've been with it for a long time. Not as long as, obviously, Ryan. But it's something that I've wanted to see up on its feet. I wanted to see it as a play, and I wanted to see it as a film. And, so often when you get busy and you're doing artistic things, you talk about doing stuff, and it kind of falls by the wayside. But this was something that I kept coming back to, and it kept coming back to me, hey, the production's going up, hey, audition for it, hey, here's a screenplay, hey, here's a director that wants to direct a drama. And so there's that aspect. There's also the aspect that I, as an artist and as an actor, always want to tell good stories and introduce these characters to the world, because I think that through theater and through film, we get to deliver a message. We get to escape our own reality. We get to learn a little bit about ourselves, and that's something that I found when reading the script. I learned that we're not perfect, and it's so great to see that on screen. And lastly, something that's really important to me is with this project, I not only get to work with fantastic artists and bring their skills to the screen, be it through writing or acting or directing or all of these things, I also get to take a project home, and I get to bring a little piece of myself from New York to where I grew up on the Mississippi and introduce those artists to the world. And I think that's such a beautiful thing, because so rarely do we get to expose ourselves in these different ways, and we get to bring New Yorkers to this town, and we get to take that talent and introduce it to the talent that's there, and bring together this ultimate collaboration, which at the end of the day, for me, is what film or theater or the art that we do is all about.